Hello everyone, welcome back to Pyre, and you join us basically where we left off the last episode. We are going to see what we can ask Hedwyn. Hedwyn wishes to know if anything is troubling you. Ask why he was exiled, how he got the wagon, why you cannot conduct the rites yourself. Ask what happens if you refuse to help. Well, I don't know if I want to even imply that, so everyone has their reasons. At this point, you would like to know his. I guess so. You ask Hedwyn what he did to get sentenced to the downside. He maintains eye contact and his smile. Good question, my friend. We're going to have a lot of time to discuss that and many other things. Make you a deal. Read the stars for us again, and I'll tell you all about it on the way. You sense he speaks truly as he beckons toward the fading dark above. Let's seek out our destination, shall we? And this is the current location. Okay, so I guess we just have to keep coming back to this one to figure out where we're going, but I want to know what all these little stars are around the outside, because they seem like they should be other locations we can go. Jomuer the Dusk Star. Determine the location of the next rite. Oh, okay, that's a scorpion. Can we find out where that is? That's a long way north and west. We'll see if this old wagon's fit for it. I guess we're going to encounter some more people along the way. And he turns to the others. How's it going, rookie? Imstead, wheels clean. Status, Jody? No sign of howlers. Everything is secure. Good. Then get some rest. We're heading to the Spring of Jomuer. According to the stars, the next rite shall commence here. The Alpha Chief hoped bathing here would cure his ailments, but it only made him itch. Interesting. At dawn, we are off. So let's continue the journey, but we can take a look inside the wagon, and I'm gonna go full on into like investigating everything and the story. Hedwyn is out for a walk. Rookie still has something on his mind. Rookie always has stuff on his mind, apparently. We can take a look at the roster, and I want to take a little bit more time to take a look at this. See, there's rank up markings on here which we haven't quite attained yet, except for Jodariel, and Rookie's is still a little bit further along. So it looks like the max level for everybody is 5, and you just need to do a few more rites along the way for the next ranks. Okay, interesting stuff. So that'll do. What else do we have around here? This sack currently contains nothing. We might be able to learn more about the rites, but we can talk to Rookie. You find Rookie rummaging in the corner of the Blackwagon. Hey, chum. Know what? It's good having somebody else around besides those two. So come to think of it, there's something I wanted to get your take on, and you have to promise to tell me honestly. Would you say what I mean is, He hesitates, trying to find the words. Look, what I'm trying to say is, you sense something serious is troubling him. He moves in very close, making sure no one else is in earshot. It's about my Of course it's about your mustache. What else would it be about with you? Been getting some conflicting reports about it. Would you say my mustache that it makes me look a bit, unscrupulous? He nailed it. I even said that in the last episode, that he seemed a little bit shifty, but I think it looks perfectly fine. It's very handsome, and if anything, it gives him a distinguished sort of a look. Something about it makes him appear less trustworthy and perhaps less youthful too. His appearance is not your concern, nor is a drawn-out discussion on personal grooming. Well, I don't know. I'm a bearded chap. I think he looks fine. There we go. You suggest Rookie's mustache looks perfectly fine. He grins wide at you. Couldn't agree more, chum. I knew straight away that you're a real judge of character. Anyway, got to check the wheels again for mites. See you around. Well, he gained +1 hope for the next... Oh, okay, right. So, hope affects duration of banishment, so maybe he comes back a little early. Interesting. So maybe by keeping these guys a little bit more, a little bit happier, we gain different buffs or debuffs. Interesting. All right, let's take a look at the Book of Rites again real fast, because we might have learned a little bit more. Nope, we just have this one. Right, okay, cool. Let's continue on. Let's continue our journey down here in the bottom right. And we get to rumble on with the wagon. We're going to the Jomuer Valley, and it doesn't look like we can go anywhere else. No, it doesn't look like we can go back or anything. So Rookie knows this mountain passed through to an arid region further north. So I guess we're following Rookie pretty much every step of the way so far. And hop, and we're away. So cool. So cool. Alright, having a sip of tea and continuing on into this wonderfully colourful place. The climate here in Jomuer Valley is hot and uncomfortable. Exiled curs roam this sand-swept fossil wasteland. On top of that, we have a stowaway. Is that the guy in the corner nobody's been talking to? No, apparently not. Home? We can go home? She must have latched onto the underside of the carriage as you cross the ridge. Her manner is odd, though you sense she means no harm. She must have overheard some of your fellow exiles' conversations. You need but say the word, Hedwyn. Oh, come on, you can't be serious, Jody. She's just some kid, one who managed to climb aboard our wagon undetected, but still. Do it, Jody. Jodariel approaches the girl and looms over her. Listen to me, girl. We cannot guarantee that we shall get you home, or any one of us, but at present we have room for you, and adequate provisions. You may accompany us for the time. Well, cool, okay, so, well, she's happy about that. She's got really creepy eyes, though. Jodariel leaves without awaiting response, presumably to make room in the wagon for your new guest. The stowaway is overjoyed. Really? You're so kind. You're most kind to someone you just met, like me. May the 8 scribes smile upon you all. And I guess these 8 scribes are like the 8 stars, right? She claps her hands, bursts into laughter, and performs some sort of dance. Ruki stares at all of this and leans in close to Hedwyn. Hey, so, what gives? First the reader, now we're taking her along? What, we're gonna take in every mite-bitten drive-imp we find now, too? Easy, Ruki. I think he'd want for us to bring this one along. Who, Sandalwood? I thought you said... Who's Sandalwood? The apparent name is some mysterious informant. I thought you said he asked we find someone to fit in every type of mask. Near as I can tell, yours would fit her just fine. So, there are different types of masks? Is that like the different abilities, I guess? He asked that we use our judgment. Besides, we sent her away. She'll go telling anyone she finds about us. We can't risk that right now. So, can I come in? It's very hot and I'm a little thirsty and a little tired too. Yes, you're welcome here with us. One question though. What do we call you? Well, this is embarrassing, I think, but I don't know for sure. It's just back home they called me lots of names, like for the colour of my hair. They made fun of you just because you got grey hair? That's it. My name, it rhymes with grey. My name, it's just, they called me lots of names. You sense the girl is struggling to recollect a certain name she felt best suited her. Oh, so you can kind of pick her name. Alright. Well, she looks kind of fairy. She could definitely be a fae, so we'll go with fae. It's kind of cool that there are like different names you can pick. Her name is Xe. Alright, I think she could definitely be a fae. You suggest that the girl's name is Faye. Why, that's it. My name is Faye. My name is Faye. Sure. Where I come from, they call me Faye the Fair, but I guess maybe you don't have to say that part because I didn't really like it. You unfair then? Fair enough. Fair enough. Your fellow exiles decide to bring Faye along for now. She almost collapses from exhaustion, so you take her in and show her somewhere she can rest. She is tired but excited. Welcome aboard, Faye. So we have a different set of people that maybe we can like swap in. We always have to have 3 of them. Oh gosh, I can tell this is all leading up to a thing where you can only like rescue 3 of them at the end or something, and I'm gonna have to choose, and that's gonna be so hard. Okay, the Blackwagon arrives in a somewhat peaceful stretch of Jomuer Valley. Your companions wish to hold up here for the night to give Faye and all of you a little time to rest. So we consider our options. Having pitched camp with your companions, for once it seems you have some quiet time to spare. Well, we can go in a little bit at least and chat to Faye, who seems to have something on her. This is like the spot you go when you have something on your mind and you want to talk to the reader. Faye seems to be recovering well since you found her. She seems fascinated by everything and everyone in the wagon. Oh, hi, mister. You're the one who knew my name. You guessed it right, you did. Thank you for your hospitality. I've just been eating with the imps and talking to the wagon. This seems like an interesting way of doing things, but sure. This wagon, he and I are the same age. Can you know the age of Wood? Almost on the very day, but I'm older by 3 weeks, so I'm giving him a hard time. Little brother, I call him. He's a good wagon, isn't he? He will take us very, very far. My little brother, sure, he pulls up my hair at times, and I don't like it very much, but he has family. I'm happy to be here with my family. Is she like a dryad or something? Is there some kind of... She does look a little bit like a tree. She's got lots of sticks. I thought I had lost them all again. I thought that I had lost them all. Oh, but we have stopped now, haven't we? Then I should go outside to dance, in case the scribes are watching. Okay, so the 8 scribes, right, I got you. Bye, mister. And she's gone. Smiling back at you, she prances out the door. She's weird, and I like her. So yeah, Hedwyn is eating with Jodariel right now. If we view the roster, do we have her on here yet? Or is she's just not part of the rites yet? Maybe she's not part of the rites at all, but I have a feeling Who is this lone minstrel? You observe the man slumped in the corner of the wagon bearing some sort of stringed instrument. You sense he lives, but nothing more. It seems an opportune to ask about him now. Alright, I guess we're going to hold off on that one for a while. The drive imps are still here. That seems to be it. I guess we've just got to carry on with considering our options. Your fellow exiles are taking a moment to unwind. Jodariel motions for you to join them. Best get used to your new life here, reader. We seldom get such moments of reprieve. Perhaps some further study of that book shall pass the time. You could join me for a little stroll if you're feeling up to it. Always something to be foraged around here. Or you could teach us more of what you know. Prepare us for the next rite. In any case, we do what we can to stay busy. Keeps the sense of isolation well at bay. At certain junctions, you may choose from several vocations. Okay, so you can do, like, I guess training and foraging and that kind of thing. Fun. Forage for resources. You can mentor a companion, teach your fellow exiles of the old ways to raise their individual rank in the rites more quickly. So you can, like, mentor people. Global bonuses. Okay, interesting stuff. So, yeah, I would kind of like to study, I think, because I need to know more about the rites, yeah. Through greater understanding comes the reader's influence. So, yeah, kind of global buffs. Nice. Quickness is going to be useful, I think, because I think speed is going to be very useful for these guys. Fundamental purpose. Okay, so we need to master the other aspects of the book. Increases the size of your fellow exiles' aura. Yeah, I think focus on the authors and their prowess. You concentrate on your knowledge of the 8 scribes and together how they compose the Book of Rites among their many feats. Inspiration comes to you in a flash, whether from the book or from within, you cannot tell. Celerity, alright, so all of the Nightwings have gained quickness. Very cool. And that's it, that's that's how we buff our characters. Nice. Okay, is there anything else we can interact with up here? It doesn't look like there is. So it's just the wagon, and I assume nothing else is going to be happening in here. I figured I would just check, but you never know. There's nothing new in the book. Fine, fine. Let's mosey on into town. Continue the journey, wherever the journey is going to take us next. The path leading further west splits off, and once again your fellow exiles turn the choice of where to go over to you. Faye seems enthusiastic for whichever route you choose. So there is Fall Flat down here, where Faye believes those who travel this path shall be as swift as Jomuer of the 8 scribes, but then there's Glue Hive. Strong. Okay, I would rather be strong than be fast at this point, because I guess we've already just applied the swiftness thing. The remains of the Hive Titan. Yeah, I kind of want to check this out and see what's going on along the way, because yeah, I assume that there are going to be little occasional rites and stuff that we can do on our way to each of these star locations. Faye is behaving stranger than usual as you pass through the dusty wastes of Glue Hive. The scribes, I think they're here. I think that they were here. Can you not feel their presence in the sand and in the air and all about? At first you pay a little heed, though later you observe your fellow exiles seem to be in better spirits than before. Perhaps it was the previous day's rest that did everyone good. Okay, so they've gained presence, which affects aura sight. Okay, so that was the other thing I could have upgraded for the global buffs. Nice, and that's it, okay, I guess. I thought there was going to be a little bit more gameplay in between this stuff, but this does seem kind of like it's a combination of a visual novel and then like mini-games almost along the way, so this is going to be a much more story-based game than I initially thought. En route to the Spring of Jomuer, you hear about the roving Slug Market, which appears to be nearby. Ruki insists you take a look after you settle in. Page revealed the last emperor. Okay, so we can go and read more about the book, and it's going to tell us when the page is unlocked, so we don't have to constantly keep going back and looking. Hedwyn is here and has something on his mind. Hedwyn motions for you to join him. While his manner is as easygoing as ever, you sense he is searching for the right words for what he is about to say. You asked what I did to get thrown in here. Figured I'd tell you. The others know. I was on the blood border for several years. The northern edge of the Commonwealth, a flat and vulnerable expanse. An outrider, no real rank, but a pretty important job. Whenever the harps swooped in, so like harpies, I guess, the high wing remnants at war with the Commonwealth, it was up to him to raise the alarm. One day the harps came without warning, no alarm. It was a slaughter, kind of his fault. So I heard because I wasn't there. I was with one of them. Okay. There's a story for another time. The point is, they branded me Hedwyn the Deserter before they sent me here, so they branded him a deserter. And I guess if he's kind of in love with one of the harpies, or the harps, I guess, then yeah, that's that's kind of a big deal. His friends paid dearly for it. He ended up down here. Hedwyn looks at you as his smile reappears. It's not something I like to talk about, as you can tell, but I know you've been wondering and you deserve to know. I made a promise to you earlier when we first met that you'd go free as well if any of us go free. That promise might not carry that much weight, I guess, coming from a deserter. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for hearing me out. There's not much good here in the downside, but at least the past is behind us. He leaves you there to consider his words. So, now we know, and yes, the bio has updated. Very cool, okay. So now we know that Hedwyn has kind of had a troubled past. And how many nations did I scour in the name of Soliam Muir? How many countries fell before our spears and blades? Such questions mattered less to me with every passing victory. Our legions swelled across the land and our dominion grew. The Emperor Soliam Muir paid all this little heed. He only tended to his personal affairs. Our legions relished the autonomy. We did not know that the Emperor cared nothing for his legions nor his people. He cared only for that which was before him. One day he learned of such a thing as to befit his name, and vowed to seek it out. Okay, and there's some kind of scroll arrow design here. This is all really cryptic right now, but I guess we're going to learn so much more about it as we go. And that is it for the moment. So the roster now has a little bit: crime, desertion, motive, insurrection, and exiled for 5 years, but it's a life sentence. Okay, so this is like how long he's been down here. He's born on the 29th of 7th moon, suggesting he is devoted and faithful, except he's a deserter, so that's depending on who he's devoted and faithful to, I guess. But we will see. I like the fact that it's got little buffs. It's got the extra green numbers there, which means, you know, we've got some modifiers on the go here. Interesting times. So evidently we have a little bit more to learn about our companions as we go, and I'm sure we will learn more and hopefully gather more people. Now, what is this? The Slug Market. Okay, so... Okay, odd creature. He is a goblin riding a slug, holding a slug. He seems to be a slug himself. I'm not sure what on earth is going on here, but it's called the Slug Market, so there we go. Hey guys, how's it going, Mr. Greentail? Been a while and all that. Hey Ron, it's going. Say, how come you've set up shop all the way out here? Isn't this a little out of the way? Oh, well, let's just say, you guys, you ain't my only customers. You see, Dad and I, we know this business pretty good, and we've been around the block, and so, as Ron keeps blathering, Ruki signals to you in a furtive way. Here's the deal, chum. Got an informant says there's something here connected to this rights business. See if you can spot it. Should be able to pawn some of our stuff to make the trade. And don't even worry about Falcon Ron. Okay, interesting. He's not a falcon, he is a slug. So, anyways, you guys got something for me, or what? That plain parcel you got there, I could take it off your paws if you want. So I guess that's what we do, huh? Sell that. Drag it to his stash. And we shall have 40 soul in total. Proceed, let's do it. You know, I'll take it, Mr. Greentail, though you drive a pretty hard bargain. Now, you gonna take something off my hands here, or what? So, drag the moon crest to your stash. Okay, I guess we need the moon crest. After being banished by an adversary, the bearer has a chance to return immediately. So you can kind of equip accessories for them. Nice, okay. That's a one-of-a-kind thingy you got there, you know, and you just got yourself a real good deal from me as well. So, thanks. So we can switch to the roster and give it to someone. Apparently, any one of us bozos can get a little edge of that out of that thing during the rites. I mean, just a question of who gets to try it out. Decide who shall wield it. The talisman. So what does this do again? The bearer has a chance to return immediately. I have a feeling that's going to be best for Jodie because she spends the longest time banished. Right? The hope thing. She's got an 11-second respawn time. And she's currently melancholy. So yeah, we need to improve that in any way we can. And it just seems like they can equip one accessory at a time right now. Maybe that will change. We will see. But that'll do. Anyways, Dad over here, his feet, you know, we've been having some trouble with his feet, getting real old or something from all the other hoofing around. And so you see, Ruki indicates to you that now would be a good time to depart. And yeah, before this guy talks our ears off, Let's see you, Mr. Greentail. And your friend there too. I like him. Seems real nice, you know? And time for the rites, I think. These people here look like they're waiting. Or maybe they're mushrooms. I can't really tell. As you complete your preparations for the rites to commence, you notice Faye approaching. You notice that she too is wearing your companion's raiment, so she can join the crew. Huzzah! Exciting. We can go home? Faye, I thought I made myself quite clear that you were not to touch those robes. Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Dariel. I just thought that maybe you were being funny at the time. Yeah. Unbelievable. Hey, something's happening in the sky. I think we're up. I think we're up too. And it seems like we're going to get one of these things per episode unless the action heats up a little bit later. But I reckon after each rite is probably going to be a good time to seal off each episode. So you guys will probably be getting episodes like that. Hope you guys are enjoying this series. Don't forget to leave a like on the episode if you are. Rita!
You to the Spring of Jomuer.
Skeletor's back.
Why, it must have been the stars.
Well, yeah, that's how we get around in this game.
Although it seems that your triumvirate now numbers 4 exiles, not the expected 3.
Can you have 4 in a triumvirate?
The rules of the rites were not created for you to besmirch.
So I guess we have to pick 3 of them.
Prepare now to confront the fate.
The Fate? Are they the new team?
The
Yeah.
traditions of the scribes, and surely have been longing for this chance.
He sounds like Snape. This guy is like...
You have a choice to make.
He's kind of a combination of Snape and Skeletor. I like Snapeator. The sky burns bright once more as your next adversaries in the rites approach. Apparently there's a bent old cur. Oh, okay, so curs are like that race of people, I guess. A bent old cur who regards you with a formal bow, and his side is an intense young man. I hail you, exiles of the Nightwings, and am grateful that you chose to grace us with your presence once again. I'm called Dalbert Oldheart, and this is my son, Alma, the dutiful foster son of Dalbert Oldheart and very protective of him. We need not greet them, father. We shall face you in the field this night, and may the victor's pyre burn eternal. But first, we offer you a token of good faith in show of the appreciation that the Nightwings have returned. Well, at least we're not, like, in everybody's bad books right here. Dalbert approaches you in his paw, with something in his paw. He hands you a small talisman. Okay. We receive a tailwind crest. Thank him and begin. So these guys have actually given us something. That's neat. That cur was very kind, and his son, he was so caring, wasn't he? When can we start? I want to help you beat them. We need 3 of us exactly to conduct a rite. We've got 4 now besides the reader. This ought to be his call. If someone has to stand aside this time, I volunteer. No volunteering, chum. It ought to be the reader's call, remember? Very well then, reader. Who shall it be? Prepare to make your choice. Henceforth you shall choose 3 exiles to conduct each rite. Well, if Hedwyn says he's going to... If Hedwyn says he's going to step out, then I guess we go with Faye, who is apparently a savage. All right. Men and women ostracized for their deficiencies or differences, even prior to their sentencing. Okay. Also called the Moon Touched. All right. So we'll choose Faye. Equipping Faye with a talisman. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. What does this say? Grants the bearer +2 quickness. Sure, let's go for that. Very kind of that dude to give us something that's going to help us beat him. Faye! Thank you for believing in me, because I think the scribes do too. Yes, I believe in you. I think we're going to do a good job here. And she seems kind of similar to Hedwyn in terms of her abilities. In terms of her stats, so I guess Jodariel, as you will. She hasn't got much to say. And Ruki, because I think Ruki is probably going to be useful. Don't have to tell me twice, chum. So Hedwyn, you're sitting on the bench. Hey, I'll have other chances. I think you did the right thing. Thank you, Hedwyn. Nightwings, I trust you're well prepared, for these old eyes see that the rites shall be commencing momentarily. Are you quite ready too, my son? I hope so, father. Here, now let me show you. What's he going to do? He's going to do a thing. Oh, I guess he's just going to start the play ball. Haha. Pass. Yes. Taruki. Dalbert just got banished. Heck, yes. And throw. Touchdown. Hey. He only gets 10 points, though. He's the little guy. So I guess we just have to pass it off. And I think I probably need to get... There we go. Double jumps. That's right. Oh, that's how we're going to win this. Oh, I just threw it straight to them, though. Switch! Oh no! I haven't quite got the passing motion in yet. Look forth, my son. The waters of Jomuer many main bring blessings unto us this eve. Perhaps our chance has come at last. We need more than blessings to prevail against them, Father. Please, keep fighting. Okay. Oh, and it... Moon drops. Okay, what do? They going to be buffs again? Okay, switch and... Oh no! Oh, what the heck? We left them wide open. I didn't switch to the right person. I was hoping to get Jodie that time. I guess we'll collect the moon drops as well, though. Extra stamina. Oh, infinite stamina. We can run it right in. Amazing. Faye did it. Well done, Faye. All right. And it's Ruki's turn this time. We'll move Jodie up in a second. There we go. There we go. Get over there. And pass to Ruki. Get us further forward. And walk it in. Okay, okay. I'm getting this now. I'm getting this now. Plant the person with the big aura right in the middle. Yeah, get wrecked. Okay, the orb. Get the orb quickly. Nice. Rocking it. Okay, I have a strategy now. I think I have a strategy. Got to pick that up. We've got to collect another moon drop. Infinite stamina. We can run it all the way home. Fantastic. Running freaking rings round them now. Okay. I got distracted by secondary objectives. That was my problem. But these moon drops are going to be super useful. Shame we can't give infinite stamina to Jodie, but hey, let's make a pass. Drop it round here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, we just got banished there. That was not the best. Can I get infinite stamina for Jodie, though? Oh, almost. Come back. Yeah, that's it. Get banished. Okay, okay, okay. Just walk it in. Don't try to do anything fancy. Getting the big people up the field is tough. Really tough, but there we go.
Must be rather shaken after that.
There we go. Adversaries must be shaken.
You shan't be quite so fortunate next time.
Snape, stop with your negativity. All right, so we did it then, didn't we? Indeed. Kind of feel bad about that Dalbert, though. Exiles of the Nightwings, the dawn is yours, and may you earn your freedom. But Father, the dawn might have been ours. We failed, and I have failed you. Well, they can kind of keep trying, surely. Nonsense. We are the fate. We do what is ordained, and nothing less. Now let us go, my son, for I am weary once again. So yeah, what happens to the people who are just, you know, still in the downside after these rites? They just get to keep trying? That isn't particularly clear right now.
Opened up his eyes.
See that, chums? Old Rookie Greentail's got some bite in him yet. And we can choose some mastery for him. I like the illustration in the background. That's super cool. All right. He deals an additional 5 glory when plunging into the adversary's pyre. Rookie can jump a second time while like a double jump. Well, I feel like we're going to be using him to score quite a lot. We already kind of have, so additional glory
From the Alpha Chief himself.
might be kind of useful. Okay, and Faye has leveled up a little bit as well. Did we get anything more for Jodie? I guess not. She didn't get any kind of rank up.
Until the next.
Hello, excuse me. I mean, would you excuse me for a moment, do you think? You're one of them. What do you want? Father needs me. Oh, I'm sorry. I think that I forgot what I was going to say. I'm so embarrassed. What is the matter with you? It is against the rights for us to even speak like this. I did not know that, I don't think. No one said anything like that to me, but then all this, it's very new to me, and so I thought maybe... You cannot be serious. Yes, I mean, I like to laugh. I like to laugh a lot. And you, how about you? Is she trying to flirt? This is Nightwing's trick. Father told me not to speak with any of you. This guy's way suspicious for a dad who's pretty chill. But I just, I have to go. Wait, Alma. Wait, I think that was your name. Was that even your name? Wait. Aw, she kind of struck out there. Sad times. All right, folks. Well, it looks like that's going to be it for this episode, unless anything immediately pressing meets us back at the wagon. Sorry if these episodes drag on a little bit, but I kind of want to get one game in per episode, so we will have to see how that strategy plays out as we go on. As you return to the wagon after defeating the Fate, you notice Jadariel tense up and frown. Where did he go? Who? Wait, the sleeping guy? The minstrel. He's gone. You see, it is true. There's no trace of the lone minstrel who's been lying still in the corner of the wagon all this time. You join the others in the search for him outside. And we will do that in the next episode, folks. So thank you so much for watching this episode of Pyre. My name has been Pixlriffs, and we will pick this up next time. Leave a like on the episode if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye for now.